Hey, hey,
Hello, hello from Costa Rica.
we are back with you for another video and excited to be here with you again. And in this video, we're going to share with you the number one question that we've received countless times, probably over the past week and a half, as well as even before that,
Yes.
from maybe some friends and family who are already in the loop. And that question is, why? Why did you move to Costa Rica? Why?
So let us tell you why.
Yeah, we'll both share our individual reasons as well as that of the reason why behind our relationship. And from there, I think you'll have a better understanding of not only the why, but the opportunity and kind of just the decision that we both made to come here and to experience some Pura Vida, and really take this next step in our lives on an adventurous level. So, ladies first, I will allow this beautiful woman here to share kind of her thoughts and reasoning.
So, first and foremost, probably, I've always been fascinated with Spanish and a Spanish-speaking country and the culture, and I love listening to Latin music. I love dancing, and just for the Latin, like Brendan is demonstrating here,
Just all
salsa and
shoulders. All shoulders.
and reggaeton and everything with that. And I remember when I was on the cruise ship, I used to work on a cruise ship, and it was just amazing being in the Caribbean and just in the sunshine. I made a commitment with myself when I lived in Finland when I was 18, 19 years old. I was waiting for a train. It was a winter time and the train was late. I made a commitment that one day I will live in a country where it's palm trees and it's sunshine all the time, all year round. And 15 years later, here we are. I can wake up to this view, which is so exciting and just pours my heart with love and light. And it's just, it's filling my energy cup big time.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. And one of the things, we are living right now in Atenas, which is in the Central Valley. It's 30-40 minutes outside of San Jose, which is the capital. So beach is not here. So one of the requirements for me was great internet access to have our weekly routines with clients, and then also a swimming pool or water in general if we are not on the beach. So for me, waking up and I'm able to do my morning practices, both of us, we are really into taking care of ourselves and also teach that, but it's so important. Part of our day
is truly paramount.
Yeah, so this environment has really upgraded that self-care practice aspect, because many times in our meditations and practices and visualizations we have been in tropical climates. I can probably speak only for myself, but I know that that's also something that Brendan has as well. So now it makes the practices just more flowy, and just the energy, being in the place that you love to be in and be surrounded by nature, the healing power of nature. It's just so cool. And it's just high vibration. Big time. High vibes only.
Yeah, and my story is somewhat similar to hers in a sense that I had a pretty profound experience whenever I was able to disconnect off the grid for a while. I had spent about a month and a half in Ecuador. This was literally, what is this? This was like just over half a year after I had transitioned and resigned from my previous profession, which was in corporate sales. And I had always been going, used to hustling, used to moving at a very, very swift pace. And for the first time in my life, I was able to be immersed not only in nature, but be immersed in delicious tropical fruits and food from the land, and being surrounded by people from a completely different culture who were treating me just like family. You know, I'm learning Spanish, I'm doing these things, and in that moment I had such a profound experience of like, this is not necessarily just a quote-unquote vacation for me, or this is a one-time experience for me. I said, this is a place that I would love, or a particular type of element that I would love to create from on a day-to-day basis. And how that looked for me was, you know, still continuing to do what it is that I love, you know, coaching different clients and meditating and leading these different workshops and things of that nature, but also doing so in a spot where I feel very much connected to, a spot where I feel very much, there's just a deep sense of peace and stillness and calm, as well as excitement and adventure, because, you know, we're in a place that, you know, it's very much connected not only to obviously nature, but it's a different language. It's a different way of life. You know, Pura Vida is the saying here, and the meaning behind that is just a simple life. You know, being able to live and work to live, but not live to work. And I think we can already both feel that as we've been here, and it's only been at this point 4 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just, it's interesting she mentioned this. We were like meditating on this. You know, one of my meditations for a very for a period of time was desiring, visualizing, waking up surrounded by nature, hearing birds, you know, being in a exotic place, or a place that, you know, was foreign to my homeland, and spending, you know, time within these meditations and visualizing this, and being able to, you know, not only harness that, but feel it. And now to be here in this particular place, it's almost like, you know, for myself, I was actually emotional a couple mornings ago while I was meditating, because I could hear the birds in the background. I was, you know, out here just walking after the meditation, and
Grounding.
just grounding, seeing all of the beautiful trees, just the bright sunshine. And yeah, it's like one of those things where you visualize something, and you meet someone as well who has some of the same aspirations and goals, and is very connected to their heart and to living a life of purpose and meaning, and being able to support and help other people. And, you know, it's truly is not only a blessing, but it truly is, I feel very humbled and inspired, and feel very much connected to being here and trying this out and seeing how it resonates, how it lands.
Yeah, on a couple level, it's just like the support. Our visions are very similar. Like, we work underneath the umbrella of health, both of us, and that's our desire, not only for ourselves, but for everybody else as well. And then just being able to, like, as a couple, like, really still do that, but then, like, also grow along the journey yourself, and creating these dreams to come true. And it's like, yeah, I'm still in awe. Like I was just, we were doing lunch, and it's like, oh my God, we have this ceiling, all the way from the ceiling to the bottom, like open windows.
Yeah, you can just see,
what
you see behind you right now. Behind us right now is what we're seeing as we're eating, and eating some delicious fruits and vegetables, you know, here right from the land just around the corner.
Yeah, for me, I feel also a sense of calmness just being in this environment. It reminds me of the lake house memories in Finland. It's just calmness. Nature is a big part there, so just so excited to be here. And on a couple level, our desire to come here also was to learn the language.
Yeah, no doubt.
And immerse ourselves to a new culture. And this is our first time moving in a place together where neither of us have been in.
Yeah.
So this is like
It's a pretty big move. It's a pretty, but it's like, I'll say this, you know, and then we can probably wrap up. But it's like living your life from a place of love and doing the things that really inspire you and the things that really bring you a sense of peace, of joy, of happiness. And also recognizing that sometimes things can come up, different emotions can be felt, different aspects of the journey of just living, being human, of lifing can appear. And I'm just really grateful that both of us, specifically in this year, you know, where there's been a lot of change and a lot of different aspects that I think on a collective level everyone is experiencing, that we made a commitment to creating this and sticking to our commitment and saying like, hey, where we were at, we both loved the place that we were at.
Yeah.
You know, in Austin, we both enjoyed it there and really enjoyed certain aspects of being there and just kind of connected within that place. But we also both have
there's
this,
a deeper desire,
deeper of adventure,
soul level, like
adventure
yeah.
and traveling, and it's not just like going from, you know, testing out a different place, but it's like, no, like living in a different place and
testing it out by living.
Yeah, testing it out by living and then being able to experience it. And then, you know, we can always go back. I know we didn't really touch on this, but, you know, we essentially, we sold all of our belongings, everything, our cars, came out here with 2 backpacks or 2 suitcases and a backpack. And I've experienced a fraction of that before, whenever I personally, you know, kind of went on an excursion of traveling throughout Europe and these particular aspects. But to do so with the whole car and to do so out of the country with a plan of continuing to stay here, that's
without a deadline.
Yeah, without a deadline. That's pretty new, I think, to both of us. So
yeah.
Fortunate. Yeah. And fortunate for you, you know, if you're watching this and you're just kind of like, hey, maybe this excites you or it brings up something. Maybe you have the same feeling yourself. It was like, yeah, you know, I want some adventure, or I desire to do this. You know, one of the things that I think both of us appreciate is like we love being around and having conversations with people who are doing what they love.
Yeah.
You know, like people who are
inspired and really living on purpose, or it comes from a deeper place and not just, okay, I'm doing this because I have to, or I'm doing this because my parents want me to, or I have to do this because I'm, you know, whatever it is, the line after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are just excited, and we are excited for taking you on this journey. We are also doing these videos for you, so we would like your feedback. Is it more about traveling that you are excited about us to do videos about? Is it more about the lifestyle design? Is it more about relationships?
Is it more about this culture here? You want to hear about that? Just let us know.
Yeah,
you know.
Comment below or reach out to us individually, and we are here for you.
We are here we are here. I was going to say, we are here.
Here comes the Spanish.
Yeah.
It's still like, it's a little bit coming there. Next video.
Next video, I'm going to repeat that, and I'm going to say it much faster. But
Pura Vida.
In the meantime, much love to you, and until we see you again, peace.